Once upon a time, in a world rich with timeless wisdom, there lived sages and philosophers whose teachings transcended generations. Their words carried profound insights, guiding seekers on the path of life. These timeless truths are like beacons, illuminating the human journey. They taught that in life, three things never return: time, words, and opportunity. Thus, wasting time and choosing words thoughtlessly is unwise, and missing an opportunity can lead to regret. When others speak ill of you behind your back, take it as a sign that you're ahead of them. Life, they said, is not just one existence, but two. The second life begins when you realize you have only one. Yet many neglect their own fields to tend to others, not realizing that revenge often leads to a double loss. Defeat, they insisted, holds 1,000 lessons, while victory teaches but one. Living in the present moment is key. Depression ties you to the past. Anxiety binds you to the future, but peace resides in the here and now. To embark on a 1,000-mile journey, one must take the first step. They cautioned against the vanity of appearing happy for others' sake, and instead urged authenticity. A healthy man may desire 1,000 things, but a sick man seeks only one. The secret, they said, lies in purifying one's thoughts. For without bad thoughts, bad deeds cannot follow. The power of belief was emphasized. He who says he can and he who says he cannot are both correct. Learning, they believed, should be a perpetual pursuit, marked by both the thirst for knowledge and the fear of its loss. They warned against criticizing others when one's own flaws remain unaddressed. Hatred, they noted, signifies defeat, and distrust of friends is a greater shame than being deceived by them. The art of strategic deception was celebrated. Appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak. Flattery, they said, poisons friendships, while honest criticism shapes character. They advised against procrastination, for delaying the inevitable only amplifies its weight. Opportunities, they taught, multiply when seized, and desire often leads to unnecessary suffering. The paradox of humor and sorrow was not lost on them. To transcend one's current self, they advocated letting go of limitations. Water's adaptability served as a metaphor for life's flexibility. All questions may not have answers, but the unexplored mind remains boundless. The pursuit of knowledge should continue, and contentment with one's lot is a form of wealth. Respect should be mutual, and trust should be given as much as received. Inward reflections often yield profound insights. These pearls of wisdom, they believed, could transform lives, guiding each person on their unique journey. They understood that life's essence lay not in the grand destinations, but in the roads we travel and the lessons we learn along the way. As the sun dipped below the horizon, the sages continued their teachings, eager to impart more profound insights. They knew that true wisdom lies in the application of knowledge, not just its acquisition. They spoke of leadership, emphasizing that a true leader leads by example, not by force. Even the sharpest sword, when exposed to salt water, would eventually rust. They understood that human nature has both light and dark aspects. Goodness, they believed, arises from conscious effort. Amidst life's chaos, they saw an opportunity. In the midst of chaos, they said, there is also opportunity. They urged people to lead by following and to think of the consequences when anger flares. Understanding one's enemy was crucial, and they taught that if you find yourself the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Opportunities, they asserted, multiply when seized, and desires, when unchecked, become our masters. The sages knew the connection between humor and inner turmoil, recognizing that laughter often masks a deep sadness. Letting go of one's ego was a path to self-discovery. When I let go of what I am, they proclaimed, I become what I might be. They understood that monumental tasks often begin with small steps, and revenge, when pursued, leads to a dark end. Simplicity, patience, and compassion, they believed, were treasures greater than any riches. They revealed that being deeply loved gives strength, love deeply instills courage, and true happiness lies in love itself. Temperance, they insisted, was the first step toward moral perfection. In times of adversity, they encouraged yielding to overcome obstacles. Sometimes, they wisely noted, you must yield to win. They believed in the power of contentment and that true riches lay in modesty. Life, they saw, was a journey filled with natural changes. They urged acceptance and the natural flow of life. Dwelling on the past, they warned and mended nothing. An enemy, they observed, could become a friend with understanding. Victory over oneself, they stressed, was the ultimate triumph. They valued the importance of teaching others to be self-reliant and self-sustaining. As they concluded the second part of their teachings, the sages knew that life was ever evolving, just like their words of wisdom. And so, they continued, sharing their timeless insights, knowing that those who listened would carry their teachings forward, lighting the path for generations to come. As the sages gathered for the final part of their teachings, the air was filled with anticipation. They continued, aware that their words held the power to inspire and transform lives. They spoke of the importance of knowing when to act and when to wait. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will spill, they cautioned. Keep sharpening your knife, and it will be blunt. They emphasized the value of balance, avoiding extremes, and the wisdom of knowing one's limits. Friendship, they believed, was a bond that transcended blood ties. Friends are the siblings God never gave us, they mused. They encouraged kindness over curses, for it was better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. They saw battles in everyday life and observed that every being, no matter how gentle, would fight when threatened. They knew that the most effective leaders were those who led by example, and that harsh words and flattery could both be destructive. The sages recognized that knowledge was a treasure, and practice was the key to unlocking its potential. They cautioned against the dangers of gossip and the harm of complaining without action. Inward reflection, they believed, was the path to wisdom. The one who knows and pretends not to know is on top, they explained. Who without knowledge pretends to be knowledgeable is sick. They emphasized the value of actions over words. To seek is to find, they claimed, and persistence was the key to achievement. They urged everyone to rise above offenses through forgiveness and the pursuit of wisdom. The sages shared the significance of courage, both inner and outer, and how every fall could be an opportunity to rise. They believed that true greatness lay in focusing on what truly mattered, and not relying solely on laws to guide one's actions. Respecting oneself was the first step to earning the respect of others, they said. They understood that desires could be the root of misfortune, and contentment was the true wealth. As they neared the conclusion of their teachings, the sages spoke of the importance of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and the pursuit of self-improvement. They believed that one's character defined their destiny, and that true happiness was found in understanding, love, and compassion. With these final words of wisdom, the sages concluded their teachings, leaving a legacy of timeless guidance for all who sought to lead meaningful lives. Their lessons would echo through the ages, guiding those who listened along the path of enlightenment and fulfillment.